Yeah. Where the valley at? Shot him local, nigga.
Yo, what is going on, guys? This is your boy Basixc or Basixc here, and today's video is gonna be a little bit different. It really wasn't expected to go up on my channel specifically, but it ended up going on my channel. This is an interview with me and the co-leader of Avize, Reapzs. He just recently joined the team about a week and a half ago. I really don't remember exactly when, but he rejoined the team after some fights that's happened between me and him. And kind of in this video, we kind of talked about 3 choices that we kind of regret having, or 3 obstacles we went through throughout our time in Avize, and we decided to make a video out of it. This was supposed to go up on his channel as an interview with me, but the way he recorded it, it didn't really go through, and he recorded with the wrong mic, so I had to really kind of fix the audio, because I was recording with my editing software, or my recording software for audio, and it caught his voice as well along with mine, but mine's a lot clearer and a lot louder, so I had to go and make his mic a little bit louder. But yeah, he wasn't using the right mic, so it'll be a little bit staticky, and you'll hear high and low points between my voice cutting into his. If I need to put any audio points, like little text, subtitles to what he's saying, then I will. But other than that, I hope you guys really do enjoy the video. It talks about some key things that's happened between me and him personally, and me and him and the whole entire family itself, in the Avize family. So hope you guys can, learn some new things that you may not have, learned about us, and some other things like that. There's really not much more to it. I hope you guys do enjoy it as always, and this is being more basic. There will not be an outro for this, but if you guys do enjoy the video, make sure you guys live the Lun's lifestyle to the fullest. Make sure you guys keep it basic as always, and I'll see you guys for the next video after this video as well. And you'll hear a little bit of laughter at the very end, to where I didn't cut it till after we got done talking. But besides that, I hope you guys still enjoy, and I will see you guys later for the next video. This has been more Basixc, and I'm out.
What's going on, guys? It's Reapzs here, or Reapzs, whichever one you know me as. And today we're here with Creed. What's up, Creed?
What's going on, guys?
Okay, he's a bit of a weirdo. So my question for Creed today is a little bit on a touchy side, not really, but
We getting touchy now?
Shut up. And I don't know, it's been a question I've been wanting to ask him for a while, so I thought, why not make a video out of it?
Oh god.
So Creed, change one thing that happened in Avize, or a couple of decisions that you've made in Avize, which one would those be?
Boy, there's a lot.
Pick 3. Top 3.
Top 3?
Off the top of your head right now.
I would say starting to clean up so early, as to me it's like when we first started, we tried so hard to be perfect when we were nowhere close. Like, we didn't know what we were doing. So honestly, I would rather have started a little bit later than we did, so we would have more experience. But that's one. Another one would be probably kicking a few people that didn't need to be, mainly because again, we were kind of childish at times.
Yeah, who would those people be? Just being honest here, because I'm sure they don't watch my videos.
Well, I guess just put it all out here. One thing would probably be you. At the time that we beefed like the hardest before, is because honestly, I kind of forget that me and you were there before almost anybody else at this point in the Avize, since there's only like a few people left. But it's just like the things that happen between me and you specifically, and with other people, it shouldn't really happen. We were kind of still young. We kind of all wanted the same thing, but we're kind of selfish at the same time. And you have a lot of people that were trying to backstab us when we didn't realize it. And I mean, we got through it.
No shade.
I'm not putting out anybody's names, but the people that are in now deserve it. The people that are not, they don't. But there are some people that we let go, or they didn't feel comfortable in the clan, and so I feel kind of bad that they left. So that's another regret, like not making this a home that people really cared about, because everything that I really am going to say or said already is we were just really too young when we started this. It's really hard to start a clan or family, to develop in that process of actually getting on almost every day, talking to people that you don't even know really, and then just doing a lot of things with someone that you have no idea what they're gonna do, if they're gonna put up their weight. You're not gonna see them or talk to them. You can't see them in person. And if there's like a fight or something, you can't really do nothing about it but get mad, cuss them out, or text them. Then that'd be the end of it. Say if you don't talk to the person, then so be it. But I've had my fair share of like letting friends in and it not going so well. A lot of people have called me okay, Mr. Petty. But yeah, like letting certain people in, like everyone I've ever let in or kicked out was for a specific purpose, not also benefiting me or the team. But again, it comes with the whole experience thing. I know what I should have did a long time ago that I didn't do now, which we've all changed that, thank God. And for the most part, just letting certain people go that shouldn't have been let go, not doing the things that I should have done a long time ago, as far as like build up our roster, build up our team, let certain people distribute, than me trying to take off everything by myself, as far as like controlling the social medias, when to upload, when not to. And again, I didn't really know what to expect, because coming from like a bunch of different clans where I was just members in, I also had like that mentality I've always wanted to lead something. But it was like once I got to that point and found a few good people that I knew, considering you and Ozone at the time, I kind of still had that mentality that like I knew you guys were good, but I felt like I still had to do a lot more than you guys did. But I really never gave you guys a chance to actually show me what you guys had, and which that's what we're doing now. As you run the Twitter, he runs the Instagram, and we all kind of run the YouTube as one, which it takes time off of me. And really, as I see the Twitter so far now, like it's starting to get kind of big as it is. And even though when we first had our first Twitter, we had someone else that used to be in the clan, which I'm not going to say their name because we had bad beef, but you should know who that is. But he used to
start with an F.
It starts with an L. But yeah. But yeah, he used to control the Twitter, and I did too. But really, at that time, I didn't like the Twitter, or I didn't like using Twitter, or I don't like using it now. I'm more like an Instagram person. But
you use it all the time. We tweet at each other all the time. What you like?
I don't know what you talking about. I don't even know you.
I will put tweets all over this video. I will learn how to edit that, and I don't care if it takes me a week. I will put it in.
Well, I know how to edit it, but as far as the Twitter though, like he would do like the little gamer shout out things, like where you follow like certain shout out things, and it will build up the follower count, which to me it was like
right there gives you like that makes you look like a scrub team, to be honest with you.
Yeah, man, like I said, it was like fake subscribers or fake followers in my opinion. So to me it was like I really wasn't trying to really care, because like at the time I was still trying to get good myself and build something. I really wasn't paying attention to what was going on with other people, just trying to get a bunch of people in. And plus there was some like terrible people that were just having constant beef with each other that I wasn't always stepping up to when I needed to, or overdoing it at times. But for the fair use, I'm kind of glad that I did the things I did, but then again I don't, just because we've gotten to here and we've gotten so far without much help. But I mean, that's really about all it really comes down to, is we just really were just too young to start, and through experience we learned to cope with each other. We learned what we can and cannot do, and that's really where Avize is at this point.
Right. Well, me personally, I mean, even though I asked you the question, I'm going to say for myself, the top 3 things I would say that if I could have changed and advised for myself, just for the team period, would be number 1, I would have gotten my setup all together as soon as possible and started designing sooner than I did. Because for a while I've been wondering, like I've always wanted to learn how to design, but it's like I feel as though you were always busy at the time, so I never really asked you. But once I left and went to K7, as you know, we had that little argument. We touched bases again and talked a little bit more, and I just asked, and I was a terrible designer. Oh my god, why did you let me put that shit out?
I mean, it comes to the point to, even if you're the worst, you still have to learn. Like, I made some very terrible things till this day, like in my prime, as I would say. But I mean, it all comes at what you know and what you don't. I mean, like I said, you have to take criticism, and even if you think something looks amazing. Do what?
I said I'm ready to give you some criticism. Are you ready?
I mean, you do what you want to.
Look at that hairline face, my boy.
Oh, that's what's up. Get your dick game up, sir.
But no, the thing that I say I would change, I would honestly change all of the arguing that I started. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, when I first joined, I was one of the nicest people ever, and Creed can attest to that. I was really nice to everyone. I was not that asshole that I am today. But I wouldn't really say that I was an asshole. I would more say that after a while of being in a team where you felt as though you were less than what you were, that you could be, and you were just stressing about number one. Like, at the time when I first joined, it was terrible. Like, I'm not gonna say I was terrible. Like, I had the shot to go, and I had, like, my sniper shot was on and everything like that. It's just that I couldn't put all of the pieces together to be able to hit the clips that I needed to hit. And I would just get shit for it from, like, a bunch of other members. It wouldn't be Creed, I can tell you that. Creed was always there for, like, helping me with, like, the stuff, and, like, always would be, like, one of those people who were just like, alright, you can do it, it's all good, though. Like, if we don't hit, it's fine. You know, just keep on trying. And, like, you would have other people like, well, you're shit, you know? You shouldn't even be in this clan. How are you a co-leader? Blah, blah, blah. And I would just be like, wow, like, that's really rude. And I would, like, feel some kind of way about it. And after a while, like, that nice side of me kind of went away. And I never wanted to be the one who would just, like, step up and be like, you know what, like, you're an asshole, blah, blah, blah. Like, I never really wanted to call people out like that, but, I mean, after a while, you kind of have to realize, you know, you can't take shit from everybody, you know, so that's why, like, nowadays, like, I remember before, like, after that whole thing happened, I started becoming more of an asshole, I guess you can say, and then afterwards, I kind of turned it to where it's more truthful, and more of just standing up for myself rather than letting people just walk all over me, like, granted, me and Ozone, like, this is not to throw shade at him at all. I respect him as a player and as a family member. We had a lot of beef before, and I felt as though before, like, once in a while, like, we would have arguments. Most of the time it would be my fault. Some of the time it would be his fault. You know, you can't really say that it was one person's fault over the other person's fault, because an argument takes two sides to kind of happen, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
It's like, I feel as though, like, before, when I used to, like, when he used to say something to me, it would be just, like, an automatic thing where it would just be like, alright, nah, fuck that, I'm saying something back. And it just automatically started like that, and I don't know, it seems as though, like, at one point we got along, and then, like, another point we didn't, and it seems like at one time it would happen, like, to where we'd argue a lot when, like, certain people were around, and then, like, when they weren't around, when it was just me and him, I felt as though we got along a lot better.
Hashtag shade.
No, that wasn't cheat. I'm just saying, like, we've talked about this. We've already had this conversation and everything like that. Like, I'm not trying to throw shit at anybody. I'm just getting this out. You know, like, me and Ozone, to this point, as far as we both know, we're cool. You know, I have no problem with him. He's in the team that I'm in. I'm not trying to have, like, problems with someone who I have to work with every day, because I am a co-leader. So it's like, if I ever make any decisions, I wouldn't have to have, like, I don't want to have to be like, oh, well, if I bring it to Creed, that means I have to bring it to Ozone too. And it's like, I never really want that, you know. I feel as though three leaders should get along better than anyone. I feel like we should be, like, the face of Avize, you know. So it's like, if we're arguing, then it's like, well, why would we want to join this? Because it's like they're arguing already. You know what I mean? So it's like, you kind of have to grow up a little bit in that sense. You have to accept the good with the bad, and you have to accept the bad with the good. It's just, that's how it is in life, you know. So I guess that would be one. Another thing is, I would not have recruited this one player that I recruited. I personally used to play with him every day. He helped me get a diamond knife. No, not a diamond knife, a golden knife, a free-for-all. And then I saw him, like, we sniped a bit together. We got along at the time. And I really looked past all of his bad traits, and I wasn't really thinking as a leader. I was thinking of a friend. And that just turned for the worst. If I can give any advice to this day, it's always look at someone as a player. Do not think of them as a friend. If you're ever recruiting someone, it's not about friendship. It's about how well they work with the team and how well they work with you. If you guys get into a lot of arguments, but you guys know that at the end of the day, you get along, like, granted, it may be okay with just you two, but, like, bring it into a team where it's like you're a leader, and then, like, you have a player kind of back-talking, I guess you can say. Not back-talking, because, like, I don't really want to see myself as, like, the biggest thing ever, but it's like when someone is just, like, challenging everything that you say, like, arguing with you about everything, like, that, some things that aren't just, like, legitimate. Like, if it's about certain things that's like, okay, well, he has a legitimate point here, he's stating his point, and I kind of have to give, like, respect him for that, you know what I mean? But it was like, it's just with him, it was every single last thing, and then it turned into us arguing. We didn't talk for a while, and then I even tried to be nice, and that turned out bad. And then afterwards, I, like, just became the bigger person. I just started not talking, and period. pretty much just muted him and everything. But if I could change one thing, that would be a big thing, because that gave us a lot of bad comments, like a lot of bad feedback. Like, I used to meet random people in lobbies on Black Ops 2 being like, dude, aren't you in a lobby with this, aren't you in a clan with this kid so-and-so? He's such an asshole. He was like, I don't ever want to join this team. Like, I was going to join, he asked me if I wanted to do the RC and everything like that, and then, like, when I started talking to him more, he was an asshole, and I just decided not to. So it's like, it kind of gave us a bad reputation in a sense. And I've never wanted that for Avize. Even when I've done it, like, I've always apologized for it. I've never felt as though, like, I've never wanted to be that person, never. But it's like, when certain situations happen, I guess you kind of have to learn from it in a sense. So I guess that made me create an ozone all the better leaders, seeing all that we've seen. But this video is very, very long. This is going on like 14 minutes, but
that's work
it's
too,
just
though.
a video that I thought we should get out there. You know, it's pretty much one of my longer videos, but it's whatever. And I'll see you guys in the next video. If you guys enjoyed it, leave a like, comment if you're new. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Subscribe.
I'm out. Peace.
Oh, I don't get an outro, sir. God dang.
Not sure.
Well, I'll record the video either way, so if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. This is me, go more Basixc.
I already did my outro.
Nah, I'll end up doing another one after this. Like, I'm recording now.